To test whether her boyfriend truly loved her, Belen deliberately locked herself in a hidden room, staging her own disappearance. Right around then, her boyfriend Mike came home from work. The moment he spotted the farewell note she'd left behind, he completely lost it. He tore through the house looking for her, but searching every closet turned up nothing. He grabbed his phone and tried calling her, but no one picked up. Hiding in the secret room, Belen watched him panic and secretly felt pleased. Clearly, he still loved her deeply. But before long, Mike's worry turned into rage. He grabbed the bouquet he'd been planning to give her and hurled it straight at the mirror. Seeing this, Belen started to get scared and realized her little prank had gone way too far. She decided to grab the key right away and surprise him, but after searching for a while, she couldn't find the key anywhere. That is when it hit her. She'd rushed into the hidden room so quickly that she'd left the only key back in the bedroom. At this point, she wasn't testing her boyfriend anymore. She was testing her own intelligence. Belen pounded frantically on the one-way mirror in front of her, hoping to catch Mike's attention. But she soon realized the mirror was soundproof. No one outside could hear a thing. What made it even worse was that only she and the landlord knew about the hidden room, and the landlord had moved abroad a month ago. That meant if she couldn't figure out a way out, she'd starve to death in there. Belsen tried pulling out her phone to call for help, but there was zero signal inside. She threw everything she had into prying the door open, and even picked up a chair and smashed it against the glass. To her horror, the glass was tougher than she could have imagined. After all that struggling, she collapsed on the floor, completely drained. That night, Mike came back to the bedroom. The two of them were only a few feet apart, yet the mirror kept them worlds away. Watching her heartbroken boyfriend from the other side, Belen whispered apology after apology, regretting her stupid prank. Meanwhile, Mike had run out of options and called the police, but with no leads to go on, the cops couldn't do much either, and told him to go home and wait for updates. Trapped inside, Belen started trying new ways to escape. Every day, she chipped away at the walls with a stick. To stay alive, she survived on canned food left behind in the room. There was a water pipe, but the water that came out was dirty and murky. Still, she had to force herself to drink it just to survive. A few days later, Mike sat on the floor watching a video Belen had recorded. Then he looked up and coldly said, "Good luck." Watching this from inside, Belen completely lost it. She never imagined that after just a few days, Mike would already give up looking for her. After Mike walked into the bathroom, Belen grew more and more furious. She desperately banged on the steel pipe connecting to the outside. The water in the sink rippled from the vibrations, but Mike didn't notice a thing. He just stood there for a moment and walked out. Day and night, Belen chipped away at the wall with whatever tools she had. But when she finally broke through with hope in her heart, all she found was a solid steel rebar. In that moment, every last bit of hope crumbled. As time went on, Mike gradually accepted that Belen was gone. Whenever he had free time, he'd hang out at a nearby cafe where he met a waitress named Anna. Mike brought Anna back to his place, but what he didn't know was that Bjorn, behind the mirror, could see everything. As the two got more intimate, Bjorn pounded frantically on the iron door, but no sound made it through. The next morning, Anna walked into the bathroom and picked up Belen's old toothbrush. That pushed Belen over the edge. She screamed curses into the sink. Just then, Anna seemed to sense something was off. She leaned down close to the sink to take a look. Belen thought her chance for freedom had finally arrived and cried out for help through the pipe. But Anna quickly brushed it off and went back to washing up like nothing happened. Later on, Belen stumbled across something surprising. The hidden room could actually control the water temperature outside. So while Anna was in the shower, she cranked the heat up. Caught off guard, Anna screamed as the scalding water hit her. Belen kept tapping on the pipe, trying to make ripples on the water's surface to get Anna's attention. But Anna thought the house was haunted and quickly told Mike about it. Mike, however, didn't take it seriously and just told her not to overthink things. That same day, Anna happened to find a key lying on the floor. Watching from inside, Belen felt a spark of hope. Maybe this was finally her chance to escape. But her heart sank when Anna simply hung the key around her neck as a piece of jewelry. Later, while Anna was walking alone in the yard, she casually tossed something into the water. When she saw the familiar ripples spread across the surface, something clicked. She ran straight back to the bathroom. Standing in front of the sink, she called out tentatively, and sure enough, ripples appeared on the water. When she stopped talking, the ripples stopped too. After testing it a few more times, Anna finally realized someone else was in the house. With her sharp eye, Anna quickly found the keyhole to the hidden room. Just as she was about to open the door, she suddenly stopped. She looked at the mirror, softly said, "I'm sorry," and turned to walk away. By now, Belen was drowning in regret. She finally saw Mike for what he really was, but she still refused to give up on surviving, because she knew as long as she made it out alive, she'd have a chance to change everything. Anna turned out to be even more ruthless than Belen imagined. She went ahead and moved her stuff into the bedroom, planning to stay long-term, and deliberately covered the keyhole with objects to keep Mike from stumbling onto the secret. Before leaving, she gave the mirror one last meaningful glance, as if declaring victory over Belen. A few days later, Anna filled the sink with water again to see if she'd get another response. But this time, the water stayed perfectly still. Anna started to feel uneasy, but she still didn't do anything about it. Then the next day, the police showed up at the door and handed Anna an envelope. When she opened it, she found a stack of photos of Mike with all kinds of other women. Turns out, Mike wasn't the good guy she thought he was. He was a serial cheater. Once the truth sank in, Anna couldn't just sit there anymore. She decided to let Belen out. She grabbed the key, opened the hidden door, and was met with a total wreck of a scene. Belen lay on the bed, barely breathing. Anna cautiously stepped closer to check on her, but the second she got close, Belen's eyes snapped open. She grabbed a rock off the floor and smashed Anna over the head, knocking her out cold. Then Belen made her escape from the place that had held her captive for so long. Before leaving, she locked the hidden room behind her without a second thought, closing the door on that nightmare for good. When Mike got home, all he found was a photo of him and Belen on the mirror, and a key left behind on the bed. He might never discover the hidden room, and poor Anna became its next trapped victim.